for all the Rivet heads. This is a song to make you move.
Hey guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another episode of Cube World. We are back once again with our trusty Steve T-Bone and our lovely, our mage. What's his name again? What the mage. So hope everyone's enjoying themselves today. Happy Wednesday. I had to stop and think what freaking day it was. It has been a whirlwind of a week. I don't know if I'm coming or going. It's been nuts. But yeah, everything's going pretty good. I hope everything's going well for everybody out there. Not a whole lot of new things on my horizons. Just the same old. Dealing with the illness, dealing with being tired, streaming a little bit, hanging out with the friends, playing some video games, and being completely 100% addicted to Astroneer. That new update has just stolen every ounce of my creativity. It's all I want to do right now, and I'm having a blast. I've done 9 episodes that are recorded, and I think today will be the 5th episode that's up. So I am definitely ahead of the game. It's been amazing. So much fun. The developers have done an absolutely wonderful job with the update. At least I've found what I wanted in it, like my creativity's back. They've made the grind interesting. They've added enough features to make it fun for me. And I've already talked about it before, but I do want to address, though, is that the feedback on it and everything has been outstanding. The views on it are up compared to anything else I've done recently other than Cube World, so it makes me happy that, it's not just people here for Cube World. They just hate some of my content. I get it. I was talking with War about it yesterday. We were goofing around playing some GTA and stuff, and he's been playing the new Spider-Man game. And he's saying he's only got a handful of people that are coming out to watch it. And his thoughts are that most people just want to play it. They don't necessarily want to watch it. And I was saying, I think that could be said about a lot of the story-driven games. I think that people are enjoying more of the creative side of things, where they see you go in and mess around and do things, than actually just go in and do a story. They've seen the story, or they don't want to see the story type of thing. So, and then, I did God of War today. I did it on Twitch, which, again, I'm back streaming again on Twitch, doing it. I'm decided to 3 or 4 days a week. I'm not going to do anything more than that, just to keep my focus and my sensibilities going the right direction for myself. Like I said, I'm still dealing with some health issues, still not 100%, but I'm getting there. Why do I feel like I've done this before? Do you ever get the feeling that this is the exact same? Like, did my save game, get all bored? Like, what in the heck? I'm pretty sure that I killed this Yeti already. I have no idea. It's the same looking area. Am I having Groundhog Day? Level 52 mage. We're okay. Let's see what we got here. Got a few things to use, so use them up on the things we can. Are we? Yeah, we'll take a potion. Sure, why not? Because it just makes perfect sense. That does nothing for me. That does nothing for me. Obviously does nothing. Does nothing. Nope. I said no. Thank you. We'll wait. We'll wait. I'm at 72. And then that's a fair chunk of it. But is there even a reason to have it? Because no. The stuff I've got is better. So there you go. We're good. So yeah, we're going to go to the end of this biome and just see what's over there. I feel like I may have done this before. I'm not too sure. Hello. Yeah. Hi, Llama. How are you? Nice to see you. I'm just smacking myself on the ground for no good reason. The reason why I might have more than one game save open is that there is a lovely glitch inside Cube World where it will show your avatar in front of 2 worlds at the same time. And I can never remember if I'm using the top or the bottom one. I grabbed the stone because I remembered that there was snow in the biome when I played last time. But I was like, could be wrong. I could be terribly wrong. So yeah, this week I'm going to be, trying to express things. As I mentioned, been doing a lot of the Astroneer. Last of Us is still going on. I think I'm closing in on the end of Astroneer. I'm within at least 4 episodes of being done with that. Not too sure what to do afterwards. Not too terribly worried about it either. Because, I'm sure I will find the thing I want to play when I want to play something. Part of me wants to go out and get the Spider-Man, but 80 bucks Canadian for a game when I'm not working. Not necessarily the smartest of things I could do right now. That's the other thing I have to do this week is to work on getting a job. But my health problems have been more of an issue. I went back and visited the doctors again this week. Ran more tests. The infection is down, but it's not gone. So I'm on the antibiotics again for another week. It's not good. It's not horrible. It's just I just don't like being on them. It's not the end of anything. It's just like whatever. Antibiotics suck. But I am healthier. I'm feeling better. So that's the good side of it. I actually had the other day one of the best days I've had in ages, and it was precipitated by weirdness. I dream fairly regularly. I recall them. Sometimes there will be like a fleeting memory when I wake up. Most of the dreams that I have, not very often do I wake up with like night terrors or sweats or anything like that. Every now and again I will have a nightmare dream where I wake up and just like heart palpitations and everything. This wasn't one of those situations, but it should have been. It was like an apocalyptic end of the world type of thing. I was still living in Halifax. The house I was in, I was waking up. I looked out the window to check everything, and it was raining. And I was like, oh, I'm not going to be able to make it to work because, the streets are probably flooded and everything. And I'm like, well, I'll just go downstairs and, make coffee or something. And then when I went to go down the stairs, at the top step, there was water. And again, this is just a dream. Like there's no reality in this at all. I'm just saying. So I was at the top step. There was water. There was nobody in the house. The power was out, obviously. And I went and looked out my window. And I had a side window, and I could see like the houses that were nearby, just water up to like past the second floor, and it was flowing like a river. And Halifax is on the ocean, so the reason that would happen for me would be I was conscious and logic about things. I'm like, so either like something catastrophic has happened, or the ground sank, or the oceans have risen. Something has happened, or it's like a storm surge type of thing. But I was calm throughout the entire process of it, and I woke up just feeling different, like there was a calmness to me. And I think like whatever I was processing internally, I needed. But yeah, I mean, my mind cleared, and I felt more myself than I have in a while. And like I've mentioned before, I mean, I do deal with depression, and I do deal with issues that I have. It stems from my illness and everything else. And it's hard some days to keep yourself motivated and keep yourself up when you're, get chronic pain. Things just don't feel like they're going in the right direction for you. And then something weird like this happens, and then it was literally like the most productive day I've had in a long time. And I was playing a lot of Afternoon. I just did a bunch of recording, and I just cleaned, and I did a bunch of stuff around the house, and it was a great day. I took a long walk, and it was just nice. And it was like one of the first days that we haven't had like overcast or anything, and the temperature was down. Like it was like the perfect storm of everything I like. I like calm, cool days with the sun's out and it's nice, and I listened to some great music, and it was nice. Like things are good, and we got inside. Can I get in this one? Please, please, please. I have no more stamina left. I get to see a little bit of the cloud. Dang it. Oh well. There we go. But yeah, it was an interesting, weird dream, a really weird scenario. But whatever it was, it just worked, and ever since then, things have been better. So it's just kind of odd, that weird scenario. Then of course I'm, watching the news and seeing Florence, the hurricane, barreling down on the Carolinas, where I have friends and family there. So luckily for me, my mother has already headed off. She's left the Carolinas. She's off visiting friends herself. She's on her vacation right now. So she actually just landed this yesterday. I'm trying to think, because I'm recording this at 1 a.m. So it's like, yeah, I'm actually doing this on Wednesday. So yesterday, yeah, my mom got in, so she's off for like a week, 10 days. My stepdad's already got a hotel and everything booked. He's heading out, and his daughters are coming up to hang out with him from Florida. So, I'm not worried about them. They're all good. But yeah, that's just looking at the storm brought back some memories of dealing with Hurricane Irma last year, and the debacle that was, and just made me thankful that I'm here, in Canada, in Montreal. I don't have to worry about that kind of thing. You know, we had like a heat wave here that hurt a lot of people this year. Of course, and I moved right in the middle of it too, which was kind of funny. But and I didn't have any AC, so yeah, the brunt of the heat wave, I was sitting here without an air conditioner. It was great. But you know, after Florida, the hurricane, and not having anything for a week, it was, you know, kind of easy to deal with. You know, it wasn't great. I didn't enjoy it, but you know, it could have been a lot worse. There's not a freaking thing here. Not one thing. Like, we're bolting through this entire freaking... I don't care. We're just going to go in a straight line. And I'm not fussed one way or the other. If I defeat anything more other than the YouTube Yeti, fine. I'm not going to complain. We are, as of now, within 50, roughly, I think, of 4,000 subscribers. We are, like, on the cusp here, which is a very bizarre number. Yeah, 4,000 people have decided to, you know, stay on my channel. And I still get comments, people like, you know, that have found me and they love what my content, and you know, I'm getting those kind of things, and they're happening more often than before. So, which is very nice. I mean, I'm glad that we're getting comments like that. It makes me very, very happy that, you know, people enjoy what I do. You know, I work really hard at doing this, you know, and I try to keep that positive attitude and everything going. And Cube World helps me with that. Just, you know, even today, you know, feeling a little down, a little and because I went to the doctor yesterday, and you know, things, like I said, things are okay, but just getting the news like, you know, I gotta stay on antibiotics for another week, just like, oh god. So, you know, I did a little bit of Astroneer, and then I'm in playing Cube World, and I love that I can do that now. I can actually have the games where Cube World for me is always the game I just go and goof off play. That's it. Just come in, don't have to have any preconceived notions or anything, no real plans, just come in, play the game, and enjoy it. Astroneer started out kind of like that, and then I realized quickly that there was a lot to do with like gathering resources and stuff, and then the creativity side of me goes like, ooh, well what if you do this, and oh, what if you try this, and so now all of a sudden I've got an additional outlet, and I'm really enjoying it. I haven't done edits like this before, ever. I did an hour and a half worth of content today that I cut down to around 40 minutes, which is unheard of for me. Like, I don't do that. I usually just, you know, throw it all in and say, well, if it sticks to the wall, great. But I'm kind of being mindful with Astroneer. It's different. It's like, for me, it's special right now. Again, I haven't had a game that piqued my interest like this in a very, very, very long time. And I like creative games, and I like games that make you, you know, do things a little bit differently, but that are not overwhelming. It's not like a building game. This is more like a resource gathering and adventuring kind of thing, and it's got a lot like this. It has a lot of the feel of Cube World for me, which is very bizarre. It's nothing like it, but there's a sense in the game of what I like in Cube World. You know, it's just that there's a calmness, and I think too, it's like the colors and the way that it plays, and the, you know, every time I turn around there's something beautiful to look at, and I love that about it. And I love that about Cube World. I mean, you know, 3 a.m. in the game, and I'm standing there looking at the sky because it's the kind of goofball I am. I adore how it looks, but you know, I don't think I'm the only one at all. I think you know, I think Cube World speaks to a lot of people. I think Astroneer has the potential of doing that as well, and I'm very happy to be playing it now. I'm happy that I picked it up when I did. Like, this is one of those games that I grabbed day one kind of thing. Trying to think who I saw. I think I saw Paul Source playing it, and I thought, oh, that looks really cute. And then I grabbed a hold of it, and you know, right, okay. And literally for the first 2 weeks or so, I got enamored by the game. Like, I loved what it was doing. The glitches were wonky and weird. We did a bunch of multiplayer stuff, and then I kind of hit the wall with it, where there was not a whole lot left to do. And then they were kind of slow in the development at the time. And then they made some changes, and then some of the changes I didn't necessarily like. And then it's because, like, when the changes were made, the first thing I would go into is the research. You know, it used to be you'd gather research, you would research it, and then it would pop out with a blueprint. And I kind of liked that. It was kind of fun. You know, it's like, oh, okay, you grab the stuff, but you'd end up with duplicate stuff all the time, and it was hard sometimes to unlock certain things. So they changed it to like a monetary system where you research things and then you use the bits to purchase the blueprints. And that system works. But I didn't like it at first. Like, it seemed awkward and weird to me. Now I adore it. And that's because the amount of things you can do with it has gone exponential. So, and like, it would have driven me nuts in the old system to try to unlock some of the things I've done. Like in the 3rd episode, I was in a spaceship going off to another planet. That took me like hours and hours and hours before, and it's, you know, it's great. And the game is more stable now than it's ever been. I have had very few system crashes with it. Holy frig, I'm just going to walk through this entire level. Like, this is literally, look at that. Look at the distance we've gone. And it's just, you know. I don't know if you guys know, but you can see that the trees kind of follow a line. If you look at it, it's a grid pattern. Everything in the world is based on cubes and grids. I don't know. I just find that interesting. I don't know why I do, I just do. And that's only in the forest, I think. It's like sometimes you will notice, like, you know, that one will match up and that one will match up, and it's just kind of weird. I don't spot it all the time, but when I do, it just kind of, it's glaring for me when I spot it. But yeah, things are going well. I'm doing good with things. Back being mostly vegan, which is another thing. Decision of my own. No, you know, it's nothing to do with the health or anything else. I decided, like, last year when I had gone vegan, I'm not politicizing, I'm not going to, you know, say, oh, vegan, you got to stop eating meat. That's far from me at all. Just addressing the things that's going on. I enjoyed when I was vegan. I enjoyed the meals I was eating, and I enjoyed what I was doing. I enjoyed how my body felt, and I enjoyed how I felt mentally. But I did miss some things, you know, and I hated not being able to have, like, a craving if I wanted to have a hamburger or something, or if I wanted to have tacos, you know, without trying to find a solution for something. It was nice, you know, to be a meat eater again. But I noticed that there were some changes in my, not in my personality or anything, just my energy levels and how I felt with things. So my thought was in the last week is, or 2 weeks, is to kind of go back to being mostly vegan. And again, it's easier now here. I'm in a city. I have access to lovely markets and fruit and vegetable stands all over the place. So it's easy to get into it. Where in Halifax, it was a lot harder and a lot more expensive. Halifax was a very expensive city for some of the things I was doing. Like, meat was not so bad, but vegetables and fruits were exorbitant. Bread was insanely priced, which is kind of odd. But yeah, Montreal, things are fairly stable, and it's easy for me to get stuff. There's a lot of options and a lot of choices here, and I'm digging it. I really am. So yeah, so what I've been doing is, you know, being vegan majority of the week, and then every now and again I will just have a meal. I'll have 2 meals a week that are meat-based. So, which and then, you know, it helps. You know, I don't have to purchase a whole lot of meats. You know, I cook off my grains and stuff, and I've been trying to get away from, like, the heavy carbs and things, and trying to find good solid foods that are just easier for me to digest and, you know, easier on my system, and it's been good so far. Did I turn? Nope, we're good. Trying to figure out if that is a what kind of biome that is. Let's just go to it. Doesn't matter, it's right there. There's no need to go in a straight line all the time. Sometimes a little turn is all you need. I love these, when the water comes down. I wish that you could see it from above, like from below. Like from here, it just looks like a gray. Like, I wish he could have done the blue everywhere, because from here, the color is beautiful. I just don't think the gray is as good looking. Like, if he had been able to maintain the blue, but then, you know, it loses the block aspect, and I get it. You know, I'm not criticizing you, Wale. Not at all. Oh, is this a jungle biome? Because that sure looks like a crocodile. Do I have? Nope. Are you? Nope, he's still at level 82. I was thinking, it's like, no. It's not apple ring, is it? I don't think so. It's pineapple. Oh, it is apple ring. I don't know why I didn't know that. Well, then we got ourselves a new crocodile. And we ride him. Crocodile. Yeah. Oh, to get back on the one thing I saw today, a friend of mine posted it on Facebook, and I don't know if it's real or not, but it made me chuckle endlessly. It looked like a CNN thing, and it was showing the bottom of the screen, saying that Florence is so big it was sucking sharks into it, and it's like a Sharknado hurricane. I was like, is this real? I have no idea if it was an actual thing or not, but it just kind of thing. I'm now at an ocean. I'm thinking, great, an ocean biome. Just what I always wanted. I love these things. Said no one ever? Oh well. Yeah, an episode with one YouTube Yeti and a whole lot of rambling and walking in a straight line. But it's okay. I had a lot of fun. Everything is good. You know, we're going to go down and take out a pufferfish and some insectoids because we can. And it's fine. I'm not hurt. I'm not crying. I'm not in pain. And the insectoids are done. We gained a level. I mean, we did that too. And blowfish, are you going to... Oh, I can get you. Sometimes you can't attack them when... There you go. You misses when you're on land. It's always weird. Sometimes you just have to get in the water, and then you shoot at them. Oh, really? Here, you can take that. There. Kind of hard to walk away from an explosion now, isn't it? Stupid pufferfish. Anyway, yeah. I want to thank everybody for coming out today. This is one of the more lackluster episodes, but it's okay. You know, I don't have to have super energized, everything on the go all the time. Some days it's kind of nice just to goof off and do a whole lot of nothing. God. Well, good thing is that we can just go that way and find out whatever that biome is, because, yep, that is not a thing I'm going to do. Nope. So I will start off the episode. I will go down there by myself once we get to the new biome. It's close to it. I'll bring you guys along. But yeah, thanks for coming out, everybody. I do appreciate your support. Sorry about the little bit of a lackluster episode, but you know, you can't dictate what the cube world gods bring for you. You just have to play and deal with the hand you're served. And I'm okay. I'll ride my crocodile across the ocean. That'll be fine, right? Nobody has ever had a problem riding a crocodile across an ocean. Should be fine. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.